Alright, guys. First question comes from, and excuse me if I butcher this name, but I believe it's Emily Ano Mercado, something like that. And he basically asked how long someone should bulk before getting too fat, and then at that point, how to go from bulking to cutting. So, how to go from a gaining phase to a cutting phase. Alright, so let's start with the first part of the question, which is how long to bulk before you get too fat. It's an individual question depending on your goals. Um, Typically, I don't think that anyone should get above 15% body fat in a bulk, um, because there's really no reason to, honestly. If you get above 15% body fat, you're probably going to get to the point where you can't see your abs anymore. You lose most of your muscle definition. And what I've found personally, because trust me, I've gotten well above that in bulking phases, really just was a nonstop binge of food. But what I've found is I lose a lot of drive in the gym because if you when you get above 15%, it's hard to see your pumps in the gym, and it's hard to see the progress that you're making, uh, muscularity speaking, because it's covered by fat. Whereas if you stay lean, and I'm not talking stage ready, you don't want to be stage ready in the off season because you're just not going to be getting enough macronutrients in for adequate muscle growth. But we're talking, depending on the person, maybe anywhere from 8 to 12% body fat. Maybe you can get up to 15 tops, in my opinion, if your metabolism is really that slow and endomorphic. But 15% would be the cap, in my opinion. And again, if you don't know exactly what your body fat is, I would say the moment you can't see your abs anymore, probably that probably means that you're 15 or above, based on my experience with my own physique. Um, so that pretty much answers the first question. Next question being how to go from a bulking phase to a cutting phase. Well, it depends on how drastic your bulk phase was. If you were gaining obscene amounts of weight every week, so say you were gaining 5 pounds a week, or even 3 pounds a week, something like that, that means you were in an extremely high caloric surplus, um, which means you could probably drop down slightly more significant than if you were, say, only gaining maybe 0.5 a week or a pound a week. If you were gaining a lot of weight every single week, I'd probably start with maybe 500 calories less than what you were at, assuming you were in the normal range of calories. Um, Taking those 500 calories away from mostly carbohydrate and fat, depending on what works for you, which is a completely individualistic matter. Protein should probably remain the same at about a gram to a gram and a half per pound of body weight. So yeah, about 500 calories, assuming you were gaining a lot of weight every week in your bulking phase. In in the situation that you were gaining a proper amount of weight every week, say zero point 0.5 to a pound, you probably only need to drop by about 250 calories to see some significant weight loss every week, and then obviously adjust weekly. Um, you want to aim for about 1 to 2% weight loss of your body weight. So if you were 200 pounds, you'd want to be losing anywhere from, well, my math is terrible, and I'm in college. That would be 200 times 0.02. You want to be losing like anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds a week, assuming you're 200 pounds. Anything more, you're risking losing too much lean body mass. And anything less is fine, but it's just going to be ridiculously slow. So that pretty much answers that. Uh, any questions that you guys have, please, please, please comment. Let me know what you want answered. I'll try my best to answer it for you. Uh, Emiliano, let me know if this answered your question. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe for more videos. And until then, eat clean, watch your sodium, and no carbs after 6. Thanks, guys.